Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes on March the 7th, 2023. It's franchise tag day in the NFL. I, of course, am the Brofict one, AJ. Thank you for listening and watching. And hey, shout out to the 241 subscribed on YouTube and the 22 subscribed on the Rumble. We appreciate each and every single one of you. If you want to help support the show, please subscribe below. But hey, I mean, we got some news coming out. Late into the day. Let's start with the biggest news. About 30 minutes before the deadline for the franchise tag, the Ravens did come out and place the non-exclusive tag on Lamar Jackson. So what does this mean exactly? It means that Lamar will be making $32 million for the season. That's his base. But he can now start negotiating with other teams and seeing what's out there and what the market looks like. Along with that, okay, let's say Lamar does find someone, all right, and they're offering him the $40 million a year for 5 years he wants or whatever. The Ravens do have first dibs. They can either accept, deny, they can push it aside, or just say, yep, go have fun. If they do that, they go ahead and they get 2 first-round picks. They must be consecutive picks, though, so meaning it can't be, at this point, the 2024 and 2025 pick. It would have to be a 2023, 2024 first-round pick, from what I understand, at least. All right, I'm just doing my best here. No, I'm joking. Now, this is great. I love this for the Ravens, and I think if you're a Ravens fan, you should be beyond stoked on this. And you're thinking, why, bro? Lamar's epic. He's Lamar Action Jackson. Absolutely, but he hasn't finished a season in 2 seasons, all right? And then when your team needed him most in the playoffs, where was he? He was riding the bench, baby. You can't have him riding the bench. The injuries and everything that, you know, some of the stuff we're hearing behind the scenes don't really make me feel all that great about Lamar Jackson per se. And it just seems like a lot bigger headache than anything. And I'm not saying Lamar, you know, representing himself with his mother is anything that has to do with why this is getting done or not getting done. I just think that he might not be the most attentive person when it comes to this. And I think the Ravens might be better off starting off scratch. Now, not to say that Lamar isn't a great quarterback. He already has a system there that's built around him. They want him there. But we'll see what happens. I think the Ravens did this so that they could show Lamar, hey, bro, this is what it's looking like, all right? This is what the market looks like. The Deshaun Watson thing, put that to the side. That was completely separate. Russell Wilson's making $165. Okay, Kyler Murray, he's only guaranteed 200 of the 204. 40, excuse me. Let's talk about it. Let's work something out. If that's not working out, it's not working out. It's not working out for Lamar. But I think this is great for Ravens fans, and if you're a Ravens fan, you should be stoked on it. I know my one buddy, shout out Laser Leg Grayson, he texted me once it happened, and he was like, thank God, let's get him out of town. So we'll see how that works out there. Good luck, Lamar. Good luck. You're a hell of a talent. I hope you do well. The next question is obviously, where is he going to go? You know, possible landing spots. The Falcons were a team that were high up there, but Diana Rossini, about minutes within the Lamar Jackson news, came out and said, yeah, hey, not happening with the Falcons. Falcons ain't going after him. Not going to pursue Lamar. We'll see what happens. Where do I think he's going to go? I mean, you know, you were looking at the landscape of the NFL. The Raiders still need a quarterback. I don't know if they're going to stick with Stidham. I don't see them sticking with Stidham. I think the Rams would be an interesting option. Yeah, they sold out and sold all their draft picks, so that might actually be an issue. Let me take the Rams out of there. What about the Packers? Has anyone thought about the Packers with Lamar Jackson? Whoo! Young team, fast team. He's fast. He can stick with them. I think Lamar to the Packers, if this whole situation with the Jets, who he is meeting with as we're speaking, Aaron Rodgers, that is, excuse me. I think Packers would be a great place for him. I think the Green Bay would love him. I know the money train Noah would love to have Lamar Jackson in Green Bay. So what about the Packers? What about the Dolphins? We really don't know what's going on with Tua in his injury situation. We have no idea. So I would keep them in mind. Then, of course, you got the Texans and the Colts. The Colts, hey, they have spent money on 3 quarterbacks in the last 3 seasons. Why not make it a 4th? Why not make it a 4th, Colts? That would be interesting. But I think we'll start to hear a little bit more later this week, definitely before draft season. I think we'll have a resolution to this, whether he's going to be staying in Baltimore or not. We'll find out. Other major quarterback news and a big franchise tag as Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones, signs for 4 years, $160 million with the Giants, which, okay. I mean, that's respectable. That's a lot less than I thought it was going to be initially, but It's still a lot of fucking money. That's what? That's 40 a year for 4 years? Yeah, that's 40 a year for 4 years. That's math for you right there. I think that's a lot of money. I think that's a lot of money for a guy who just had one good season. And yeah, we can go ahead and talk about how he hasn't really had a head coach who's believed in him. You know, it's been tumultuous. It's been a rough situation, fine, but it doesn't mean he's played good football regardless. And yeah, you got to have good coaching in order to play good football. I'll give you that much. But I saw one good season out of Danny Dimes, and we saw what happened with the last quarterback that had one good season. Shout out Kyler Murray and how that's going for the Cardinals right now. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. But along with the signing of Danny Dimes, Saquon Barkley should also be staying in New York as he gets the non-exclusive tag as well for $10.09 million for the season. Obviously, other teams can start to explore that option, and we'll see what goes from there. But yeah, big things happening. Lamar and the Ravens still having issues. Danny Dimes and the Giants getting it figured out. Shout out Brian Dable for being a guy to turn it around there. Yeah, insane stuff. And a lot more is going to be coming out. It's massacre week. Got to get below the cap before the league year. And then that's when the fun starts, baby. That's when the fun starts. NFL never sleeps. You'll love to see it. What do you think of Lamar and Danny Dimes staying in there? Please, let me hear it in the comments down below. I want to see what the DGen universe, what we're thinking about this situation, especially the Lamar one. That is fascinating. Fascinating. And yeah. Hey, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Again, if you want to, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Helps continue to support us. Shout out to those already subscribed. Again, you guys are amazing. And yeah, we'll keep an eye on everything NFL. We'll have golf, XFL, and other stuff out later this week, so you don't want to miss any of that, especially with March Madness right around the corner. We got college basketball out the ears coming up. All right. Well, hey, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'm the Brofict One AJ, and we'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.